So I made the first album at a studio in New York, and I'm gonna hold it up. It's called Here Comes the Sun. And one of the nice things about when you're working with people like the Bruno Schweers and the company is this freedom to play what you feel, what you want to record, you know. And they must have already by that time knew that I was going to bring certain sense of order and containment to what I was doing. And I love the great classic standards of music, of jazz. But I also come from a place called Jamaica, where we have a different outlook on things, and the tropical feeling, the trade winds in the islands, and that means a lot to me. So a lot of times I make music that reflects my Jamaican heritage. I do it with much pride, and on this recording I chose a couple of tunes that were popular, because my attitude towards jazz, it's you got to feel good, it's got to make you tap your feet, you got to be the best at the piano that you can be, and make something enjoyable for yourself as well as the listener. And I chose a song that was an original Beatles composition, and it's called Here Comes the Sun, and it had been recorded by a couple of other people, and I liked it, you know, like I always appreciate nice pop music, Burt Bacharach songs and the Carpenters songs at that time, very popular, and I would tend to record some of those songs and had as much regard for them as if it was a Cole Porter or a George Gershwin song. So I put Here Comes the Sun amongst the collection, as well as a couple of these calypso type songs that are typically Jamaican but with a jazz essence. And they decided, or we decided, I'm not remembering exactly, let's call it Here Comes the Sun. You know, the thing about have you met the real Monty Alexander? Well, I must say that I'd done some other albums before that with other labels, and maybe I was a little confined, thinking that I should be doing it this way or that way. And I was working with terrific people, but I put restraints on myself that I maybe didn't have to. When I got with MPS, it was wide open, free to do what I wanted and bring the musicians I wanted to help me make the recording. So that was that. Here Comes the Sun. And I'm pleased that this was, I believe, the first recording with MPS. And Don Schlitten, who was a top producer for the music, he oversaw the whole situation. And we had a good time for a couple of days in the studio. And that was like 1971 to 72, somewhere around there. And Here Comes the Sun. There it is. There it is.